This is an introduction of a standard refrigeration test equipment. This standard refrigeration test equipment is composed of mechanical mechanism unit, control panel, and refrigeration performance monitoring device. The mechanical mechanism unit is composed of Condenser Module, Condenser Module, Liquid Receiver Module, and Evaporator Module. The compressor module includes a 1/3 HP compressor for a refrigerant R134A, a compressor stating condenser, and low and high pressure gauges. The module also includes a liquid separator and a service valve, and a temperature sensor and a pressure sensor are attached respectively to the intake and outlet pipes. These sensors read the measured values of the refrigeration performance monitoring device and save in a PC. In this compressor module, all parts including the compressor are attached to a plate of stainless material that is produced to fix on a table. The next is the condenser module. As the compressor module, the module is produced to fix on a table by connecting a stainless plate and an acryl chamber. In the acryl chamber, a fin-type heat exchanger and a fan motor are installed to process the condensation load. The speed of fan motor is controlled by the controller on control panel, and the motor controls the condensation load by controlling the opening of a rack pinion-type damper attached on the acrylic front part. The service valve connects the intake and outlet pipes of the condenser, and the temperature sensor is attached. The pressure sensor attached to the condenser outlet pipe measures the outlet pressure of the condenser. The next is on the liquid receiver module. The module is composed of liquid receiver, filter dryer, sight glass, and solenoid valve. All of these components are connected by copper piping. The liquid receiver also is attached to a plate of stainless material that can be fixed on a table. The liquid receiver temporarily stores the refrigerant when the refrigerator pump is down. The filter dryer removes moisture and/or foreign materials that may be produced or included in the refrigerant system, and the sight glass enables to check the charge amount of refrigerant. The last is the evaporator module. The module is composed of an evaporator chamber produced with an acrylic material, a heat exchanger, a fan motor, and a manual expansion valve. The next is on the control panel. Power module includes a circuit breaker. The power is on or off by the toggle switch of power module. There are select switch modules and a module composed of lamp, a buzzer, and a push button used when conducting sequence control practices. The module is composed of two 8-pin relays, two 11-pin relays, two magnetic contactors, a thermal relay, and a 24-hour timer. This module is also used for relay and magnetic contactor control practices. The DC 24-volt input power supply includes terminals to connect banana jacks to set each load on or off, 6 temperature indicators, and 3 temperature controllers to display the temperature of refrigerator at each location. The attached pressure switches enable controls on the low pressure and the high pressure, and meters that measure the current and the voltage when the compressor is operating are attached. The following describes on the basic operation of the standard refrigeration test equipment. Turn the switch of main power module on the control panel. Then the AC lamp is lighted in red, and the power is supplied to the temperature indicator. Check if the temperature indicator shows the temperature. When the full power is supplied to the control panel, turning the toggle switch of DC 21-volt power on lights the DC lamp in red. Test if the power is correctly supplied to the control panel. The DC 24-volt power module includes 3 red positive terminals and 3 blue negative terminals. Connect a black banana jack to a blue negative terminal and the red banana jack to a red positive terminal. Conduct simple sound test on the select switch, the buzzer, and the push button switch. Connect the banana jacks paying attention to the positive and negative terminals. When connecting the black jack to the blue terminal of buzzer and the red banana jack to the red terminal, the buzzer makes the sound and the light is on. Test the relay, MC, and the timer module in the same way. Connecting the red banana jack to number 7 positive terminal and the black banana jack to number 2 negative terminal of the relay power supply makes the relay magnetized. Check the magnetization by connecting MC in the same way. When the power is supplied to the 24-hour timer, the red light is on, confirming the power is supplied. Check the load power and the temperature indicator module after completing tests on modules of the common control panel. Connect the power to DC 24-volt input module in sequence. First, connecting the banana jacks to the compressor activates the compressor, and the compressor voltage meter and current meter show the measured values. Next, connect the power to the condenser fan motor. The speed of the condenser fan motor is controlled by the motor controller. Turning the knob on the condenser fan motor to clockwise increases the motor's RPM, and to counterclockwise decreases the RPM. Refrigeration and air conditioning testing on changes of condensation load can be conducted by controlling the condensation load using this motor controller. Connect the power to the evaporator fan motor in the same way. The speed of the evaporator fan motor is controlled by the motor controller, as in case of the evaporator fan motor. The directions for the motor control is identical to those for the evaporator fan motor. Turning the knob of the evaporator fan motor to clockwise increases the motor's RPM, resulting in the increase of evaporation load, and to counterclockwise decreases the RPM, resulting in the reduction of the evaporation load. Since a heat exchanger and a fan motor are included in the evaporator acral chamber, the refrigeration performance test is available by adjusting the evaporation load using such fan motor speed control and opening or closing of the front and rear doors of the chamber. Turn the main power on and connect banana jacks to the DC 24V module. Connect the black banana jack to a blue negative terminal and the red banana jack to a red positive terminal. Then connect compressor, condenser fan, evaporator fan, and solenoid valve to the DC 24V input module in sequence. First, connect the black banana jack and then connect the red banana jack to the red positive terminal in the same way. After connecting SV, turning the toggle switch of DC 24V power module activates the compressor, the condenser fan, the evaporator fan, and the solenoid valve. Control the condensation load by turning the control knob of the condenser fan motor. Control the evaporation load by turning the control knob of the evaporator fan motor. Rapid temperature decrease in the chamber is observed when the evaporation load is reduced by operating the evaporator fan motor at a slow rate.